Mr. Paswan, the charge which is laid by the opposition is, and the opposition seems to be united in this. The likes of, and we'll play those graphics out, the CBI probe inconclusive where Mr. Yediyurappa was concerned, CBI closed case where the Reddy brothers were concerned, the probe stopped where Himanta Biswa in the bribery scandal was concerned, Narayan Rane, Suvendu Adhikari, the list goes on, Shivraj Singh Chauhan in the Vyapam scam. So the question, Dr. Paswan, that is being raised is that this is a witch hunt, this is political vendetta.
Thank you so much, Preeti. I was patiently listening to Professor Saugata Roy, who is a very senior leader of TMC.
Not the first scam. I sincerely hope that it's the last scam. But there is a list of scams when it comes to West Bengal. Coal block allocation scam, Rose Valley scam, Sharda, Narda, flood relief, SAC scam. There are so many scams in West Bengal, the list is endless. It is the same Mr. Partha Chatterjee who declared his assets in the tune of 1.15 crore when he filed his nomination for the election. Second point, we must remember, we must not misguide our people. It was the Calcutta High Court. I say it categorically, it was the Calcutta High Court that asked the Enforcement Directorate to initiate inquiry in this particular case. Second important point, Arpita Mukherjee, from whose house the cash was retrieved. Arpita Mukherjee, Mamata Banerjee, Partha Chatterjee. They were on the same stage. They were sharing the same stage. It was not just a matter of simple photograph. It was not just a matter of simple selfie. They were sharing the same stage, and in this video, Mamata Banerjee, the Chief Minister and the TMC head, has said it categorically, "Achha kaam kar rahe ho Arpita, achha kaam karte raho." Can you define what this achha kaam is? This achha kaam is SAC scam. This achha kaam, this good job is 20 crore cash which was found in the house of Arpita Mukherjee. There is a lot of explanation. There is a lot of explanation which the Trinamool Congress has to do. Just the argument, falling behind this argument that the center is targeting the opposition leader, it does not hold any water. Point number one. Second point, we must understand that these agencies work structurally. They have their own procedures. They have their own operations. They operate within the four walls of the Constitution. They have their own rule of law. So you could not question the integrity of this institution. I can give you data from 2004 to 2014. 112 searches were carried out by ED. The amount of cash which was found, 5,346 crores. The number of prosecution, 104. From 2014 to 2022, 2,974 searches were conducted. 95,000 crores were retrieved. 839 prosecution complaints. This shows our commitment for clean governance. This shows that we have zero tolerance for corruption. So we must understand, every time you are caught, every time any leader from any party is caught, you cannot question them. You cannot question the institution in itself, because these institutions have to eventually, ultimately pass the judicial scrutiny. You have to understand this, that they do not operate in silos. Any person with basic elementary understanding of Constitution can see that any agencies cannot go scot-free. If they are committing any wrong, you have the option of judicial scrutiny. So when you question them, it also shows in a way that you have no faith in the judiciary. Our judiciary, I need not mention here, we have independence of judiciary, which is the basic structure of our Constitution. So we must understand, whenever these opposition leaders are caught, they are caught on camera. 20 crore cash, you can say that BJP probably went and planted the 20 crore cash, but that's not going to work here. The agencies work within the four walls of the Constitution, and you must not question the agencies. If you question the agencies, you are questioning the judiciary and thereby questioning the Constitution of India as well. Please.